Hello friends, it's Astro here and welcome back to RimWorld where, oh man, that was pretty gnarly, I gotta say. What are these rats eating? Consuming mecha golem. Okay, well, that's interesting. Righto, so Lumpy is no longer incapable of walking. Everyone is moving about and hopefully getting back to their normal happy selves. There's a lot of damage on our people right now. There's a lot of infections, but you know, they're doing okay. They're doing okay. They are recovering from their infections. This one, so Clav's going to be okay very shortly. Lumpy is going to be okay very shortly as well, and is currently stoned on smoke leave. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. Evo, how you doing, my friend? Infection major, 70% over 57. You will be fine as well. Now, I think, desperately need to replace those mecha golems because they were instrumental in the keeping us alive situation that we just needed to do. And I'm worried. No cannons, no mecha golems. If we get raided again, we are going to be in danger. So let's have a look at why this is... Oh, God almighty, why is this held open? Oh, what temperature is it in there? It's actually minus 29. Okay, so we are actually able to keep on top of the temperature in here, even with the doors open, which is pretty gosh darned impressive, I have to say, but that totally makes sense, right? All of the heat that's being pumped out by these guys, there's only a tiny little gap for it to get back in again, so it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Okay, so let's see. We've got a bunch of steel here. We've got a little bit of plasteel left. I think we need to be very, very careful, and we need to be very careful about what we're doing from here on in. We need to prioritize the construction of things. Now, what jobs do we have that don't need to be done? I think we can straight up suspend a bunch of stuff here, including the marine helmet and the marine armor. And the charge lance and charge rifle aren't going to get done. I'm going to suspend all of those things. What do we got here? Smelt weapon, destroy weapon. Don't need to worry about any of that sort of stuff. Making mecha golems, very important. Gem of Arcane Insight is relatively important, but we don't need to super duper worry about that right now. And I am straight up going to, for now, I'm going to pause all research. Because right at this particular point in time, I think we just need to get our defenses shored up. Get these stones replaced. Should I downplay the repair? I feel like I should, you know. If I take... So we've got 4 people doing deconstruct, construct, repair. If I go ahead and say Evo and Ninjak, you guys can go down a notch. Then hopefully we'll get a bit more of the construction underway. There we go. So that should help us to get on top of things. Hopefully this here power cable can get replaced momentarily as well. Because, well, it's actually a relatively silly place for it. Because it comes through here and it keeps getting destroyed during attacks. So what I might do is... if I bring it up and out like this... and link to there, that might be a good idea. Okay, so let's get that done. It probably still will get a little bit damaged, like we lost the steel mortar here as well. We lost all of these bridges. But, you know, a little bit more redundancy in the power network, connecting these 2 suckers over to the main base, I think is probably not a bad thing to have. Okay, 1 cannon online, that makes me feel good. How are we doing down here? What do we need for this, by the way? Steel, plasteel, component, advanced component. We have the components. We have the advanced components. We have the steel-ish. How about plasteel? None. None at all. I'm going to straight up... Oh, gosh. Okay, I'm going to toggle these 2 off for the time being. If you guys would like to go and do some plasteel mining for me instead. There's plenty of steel on the ground here that we can haul back in. Gizzo's got another combat skill lined up. That's fantastic. And our geothermal generator up here needs repairing. But Per's going to take care of that now, so that is fantastic. Eric, doing some repair. Like, don't bother repairing the inner walls here. I mean, I don't know if you even can. Like, they're too deep. They're too deep to be repaired. Okay, I can hear some magical training going on, and as a result, Sugar has got a deeper understanding of her magic as well, which is fantastic. Gosh, there's a lot of it. There's a lot of dings and dongs going on. Everyone's hanging out down here. Look at them all in them in their super slick armor. Isn't it fantastic? I'm really, really thrilled at where we've gotten to here. An Arcane Items Collector has arrived. Hello, hello. Let me see if you've got any goodies that we may wish to purchase. You know, you never know. They might have some really good stuff for us. We're breaking down these guys, which is resulting in some plasteel being retrieved from their delicious corpses. A Bandit Outpost has been upgraded, but I don't really care too much about that. And since Eric is asleep... Billy, do you want to come and... Oh, Billy's asleep too. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. We'll wake him up. I mean, Billy doesn't have the health problems that Eric has, which are causing him to, hey, give me that plasteel. It's going to use almost all of our money. Okay. Sniper, Shadow, Apothecary could be cool. Magic Cooler could be cool. Kidney could be very cool. Do you want to buy some pack of survival meals? Like buy 100 of those? Yeah, that'd be great. There's no really cool, amazing things that you have that I would like to buy. With the exception of maybe a kidney. I think that might not be a bad idea, y'all. That might not be a bad idea at all, because we do have people that are missing kidneys, like left kidney destroyed, right? Which would be affecting blood filtration, which is actually quite a problem. So let's install a kidney into your left, kidney slot. Thank you, Eric. We'll get that done in a moment. Did we get through everyone's missing limbs and things? No, we still need some lungs. We need an arm. Did we make that arm? No, we've not made that arm. Okay, maybe we do need to unsuspend just the bionic arm. Oh gosh, no, we need to break shit down. And we need oh, hello. Okay, another Maker Golem. This makes me happy. New lovers. Billy and Sale have decided to hook up. Fantastic. Congratulations. I hope you are both very happy about that situation. Billy and Sale. Great. Excellent. Well done, guys. I'm happy for you. Ninjak, making some drugs. You know what? I don't think that that's something that we need to worry about, Ninjak. Let's turn that off. Let's get the important jobs done. I mean, getting some drugs would be fantastic to use as sort of, you know, a bartering chip kind of thing. But quite frankly, I think having some fresh mecha golems, ideally fresh mecha golems that have been kitted out with some ballistic shields, that'll make me feel a little bit better about pushing towards the next attack that we have. I also want to get rid of these chunks urgently, please, because they do get in the way of our people. What else can we do? Actually, you know what we can do? Instead of having cloth sandbags here, which have 300, what about if I select similar and then deconstruct, and then we use security barricade made from steel, or made from granite? I think steel might be the go. I mean, ideally plasteel would be the go, but let's do steel. That shouldn't be too hard to pop in. And what I'm hoping is that when we complete this, which shouldn't take too long because there's not a great deal of work that's required to make this. I mean, what is it? 6 work a piece. So if someone could come and do that for me, you know, anytime, that would be fantastic. Gizzo, you're doing some cleaning. That's fantastic. Ninjak, thank you. Oh, they're 300 as well? Well, that's actually mildly disappointing. Actually, no, I've already run through this and figured out that that the difference between steel barricades and cloth sandbags is basically nil. I wonder, hang on, security. What about Devil Strand sandbags? We've got some Devil Strand. Per, do you want to come and prioritize Eric's doing it? That's fine, although Eric is quite woozy at the moment because Eric's just recovered from... Oh, look, they're bright red. Anesthetic woozy. Okay. And how are these looking? 390. Okay, so they are a little bit better. Just a little tiny bit. I mean, I imagine that one of the best things that we could consider using would be plasteel. But I am absolutely not willing to waste plasteel on that. I'm also, I think, Diplomatic marriage. Well, I don't think we're going to be doing that, but I'll have a look at it just in case. Let's bring this forward just a little smidge more. And then, like 4 there, that should be fine. Hopefully this should mean that people will eject from the sandbags and they'll be a little bit closer and we'll be able to get a bit more of a shot on them. Word of Bowler's charm has reached Black Jay and they've asked for Bowler's hand in marriage. No thank you. I'm sorry, Heineke's clan, or Henneke's clan, whatever your name is. I'm not willing to trade one of my most valuable people away for questionable rewards. How are we looking? Still 600 and 750 plasteel under the ground there. The scanner is still on, so we should be scanning for more stuff, but there are plenty of things to do. There's Mecha Golem number 1. Let's install him quickly. I just want to get these guys up and running. We do have... Wow, that shelf just didn't get rebuilt. Okay, let's get another shelf out there. Maybe we'll make it out of steel this time, so it can, you know, withstand a little bit more damage. In fact, what I should do is reinstall this over here, and then cancel, well, we'll build a copy of this over here, and then cancel that one, right? So if the mortar's over here a little bit further, then hopefully it won't get, like, indirect fire destroying it whilst we're engaged in combat. I do need to move this guy as well. Although, you know, that's not too bad. That's not too bad to be able to just wander over and grab a new barrel from there. I think that's okay. How are we looking? Mecha Golem number 2 coming online as we speak. Not much crafting left to do on that one. Should I have a second mortar? If we've got it, I may as well. We may as well have 2 mortars up and running. Okay, how are we looking? Truge, well done. Let's get that installed there. And then on this guy, let's add a build to add a mecha hammer. And I really do actually want to have the ballistic shield, which is where? Ballistic plate, there you go. A little bit hard to see. Oh dear. Yep, that's not a good thing. Okay, a group of mechanoids have arrived in transport pods nearby. They are attacking immediately, and they're going to be landing here. Okay, this is not a drill. This is not a drill. Let's get that second guy installed pronto. Get up and do it. Reserved by Kane. Okay. And they have made landfall. Oh my giddy aunt. Okay, that is quite a great deal of scythers. 41 of them, to be precise. I'm not looking forward to battling it out with 41 scythers, but we're going to have to. Gizzo and Evo, go ahead and man these steel mortars. And then Billy, I need you to prioritize this. Let's say critical, clear all, shells, and then high explosive. So... Who? Billy? You can do it. Quickly, prioritize hauling. Okay, prioritize hauling this. Billy? Prioritize... No? Okay, alright. Well, someone will do that momentarily. And Kane is coming to do this. Where is Kane? Kane. Where are you? You're coming indoors. Okay, that's fine. We'll keep an eye on him on the minimap. Kane started a social fight with Ninjak. That's not great. Gizzo's going down to get a shell. Guys, it is not the time. It is absolutely not the time for a fight, especially when one of the things that you needed to be doing was installing my goddamn... Alright, can you... Not assignment constructing. Oh, are you doing it anyway? Okay, great. This guy is not going to be very fully charged, and this guy doesn't have any of his bits. I don't think we can really wait around for his bits to be installed. I think we need to get ready for this right about now. How are we looking for shots down here? It does look like we got a shot near them. Now they're in the caves, and hopefully we can tackle a couple of them with some traps. What else can we think about doing? Can we quickly just do a mecha hammer? Who can do that for me? Can you need material? Okay, we're out of wood, I guess. Or steel, one of the two. Whatever the case may be, let's get this sucker up and running right now. And let's get him moseying up to probably right about here. And I'm going to place him inside the box a little bit this time to get their attention a little bit better. Who's manning those mortars? It's Gizzo and Evo, right? I think so. So let's get everyone else to move to their defensive positions, please. Get another couple of shots on him. Okay, that was a good shot. That was a good shot. Gizzo and Evo, though, I think it's probably time that we go defensive positions now, please. And when Gizzo, you get there, would you like to set up... Actually, do it now. Set up your mortar and then fire off a couple of shots. Let's see if we can get a few nice hits on these stragglers back here. And then hopefully we'll be able to take care of the rest of these guys relatively quickly. Oh, hitting them inside the tunnel? I'm not going to argue with that. Okay, slowing down... Gizzo, move up and get in range. Alright, we got some shots landing down range. Here come the Scythers, boys and girls. Let's hope they're distracted by my Mecha Golem here. And how's this guy doing? Let's activate him. Okay, great. Come on up. Come stand over here. Who's that? It's Billy. I don't know why Billy is so far away, but it's totally fine. Okay, everyone, let's go. Sail, would you like to anti-armor on this guy here for me, please? Great. And then if everyone would like to focus fire on that guy, that would be a very, very delightful thing for you to do. Thank you kindly. Because he's getting very close, and so is this guy. No sugar. Oh, dear. Actually, that's not probably too bad. Sugar, if you want to stand a little bit forward and draw some fire, that might not be a bad idea. Everyone attack this guy. Oh my god, they're getting so close. They're getting so close. Okay, Mean Jack has run away from combat because he's a coward. That's totally fine. My god, there's still a great deal of them. Okay, Sugar, I'm counting on you here. And we're counting on this next Mecha Golem to come in and make the difference. What can we do? Bear has reached a... has killed 20 mechs. Their charge lance will appear in future colonies as a mythic item called Bear's Armor-Piercing Charge Lance. Fantastic. Well done, Bear. I love you. Are there any abilities that we can look at doing here? Because at the moment, these guys are getting a little bit too close. Envelop your enemies in a living nightmare that will surround them in their deepest fears. Let's give it a try. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. Let's go with a grenade... oh, gosh. A grenade on the ground there, please. Great. Perfect. Perfect. Keep firing. Okay, watch those turrets. Watch those turrets. Sugar, I'm going to need to pull you out of there. Come on. Mecha Golem has gone down. Okay, one of the turrets is down. Ooh, everyone move. Everyone move. Bowler. Okay. No run and gun. I need you to just straight up move, Bowler. Oh, took a hit, but you're okay. Actually, we'll just go back to defensive positions. We've got a hole in the kill box here. Oh, good. That's it. The explosion took care of the rest. Oh boy. Oh boy. Wow. That was a raid. That was a raid, and it was actually, it was very scary, I have to say. Watching all those Scythers barreling down. Again, these Mecha Golems are absolutely doing their darndest to be as useful as possible for us, and I absolutely love them for it. I want this guy to come down here and... Oh, Eric and Truge, off you go. Let's get this guy back, and we'll deactivate, and then we can look at upgrading this guy so that they are a little bit better next time. Truze is going on a wander, that's totally fine. Deactivate, that's totally fine, and let's add your Mecha Hammer and Ballistic Plates. Thank you kindly. Okay, everyone, get back to what you need to do. Let's get these... pieces of metal slag hauled out, and then what are you up to at the moment? Playing billiards. Could you please bring this the power conduits back online for me? I would prefer to have them up and running so that we can keep our food being grown and our food being refrigerated and additional things that we need power for. That would be lovely. I'm pretty sure that we do actually need to try that word again, need to toggle back on one of these drills so we can get some more steel. Though we do have... Actually, hang on. Let's see. Yeah, apparently we've got 858 steel. But it's... Oh, no, 722. Okay, well, maybe I don't need to worry about that too terribly. Let's see what we can do about getting some good work done here. We've got some stone blocks being cut, which is good. We need to patch up a few bits of wall. It might be worthwhile, actually, just straight up replacing this wall with something more decent. What is that? Slate. No, let's go with granite because I know that we've got a fair amount of that. Let's replace this all the way through like this and that. I want this to be a little bit thicker, because if we have another hole blown like that, and we are, like, imagine if we get a hole blown in the defensive wall, and then there's another squad of mechanoids coming up from like a secondary landing, then we might have to deal with, like, you know, people pouring in behind us, which would be very, very bad. What else can we try and consider doing in this place? Like, there's not a great tip. Man, we got through those Cythers rather... Oh, well, we moved them out of the kill box rather quickly. I'll take that. Per, you okay? Okay, look, don't worry about that, mate. Go about your business. I did just want the power conduit done, but sadly, you weren't able to do that for us, and that's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Let's get another circuit out this way as well, huh? Outside. That way it won't get blown up every time we get damage in here. That seems like a logical thing to do. The sandbags actually held up rather well, which is quite nice. Kane's fully healed. Ninjak, how you doing? You're okay? A couple of bruises and an artery blockage. That's not great. Minus 5%. On the old ticker there. Should we give you a bionic heart? I feel like that might not be a bad idea. And let's just unsuspend all of these now that we're out of extreme danger. What I really should consider doing, though, is now that we are in a bit of a position of comfort, now that we've had that raid and it's out of the way, it might not be a bad idea to consider doing a raid and going and attacking someone else. But gosh, there's a lot of work to do. Let's get the cannons online and the rest of the defensive structure done, and we'll get the Mecha Golem upgraded. Can I do multiple ballistic plates? I probably can. Incurs a movement penalty. Oh, okay. And the Mecha Hammer. Okay. What else can we do to this guy? Power Cell. Don't know what that does. Okay, I mean, that's probably just going to be more... What's an electrical Nero core? Increase the energy charge rate by 10 per hour. That might not be a bad idea. An extinguisher? Oh. Built-in steam exhaust vents that could be used to quickly disperse fires on and around the golem. Not bad. That might not be bad. What about we look at one of these core processors, right? So if I look at a lightning core processor here, the lightning core allows the golem the ability to retaliate against melee attackers with a jolt of energy, stunning them briefly. That actually sounds like it might be quite a good thing for us to give this guy. What's a shard base? Movement increase. Well, we've got some magicites. Let's go a lightning core processor and a lightning shard base on this guy. So this is going to be gold advanced component player steel. We have the gold. This one's going to be silver component magicite and gold. We've got plenty of gold here. Let's see what we can do about upgrading this guy so that he's even more better than what our previous golems were. And hopefully we don't lose him immediately. But, you know, these guys are designed to be expendable. If we do lose a golem, it's not exactly the end of the world. Hey, we've got some hay grass coming in. We've got 757 in storage. How are the duckies looking at the moment? We have 42 still, so we're looking good. We're looking good. Are we keeping on top of our egg production? Not so much, but it's not too bad. We've got a good amount of rice now in storage, which is great, and 516 corn, with these almost ready to be harvested up again. Truge-inspired trade. Okay. Cool. Doesn't really excite me too much, but, you know, thank you. I think we might need to get some more granite brought down. So this is granite here. Let's select a bit of that. And I'll just do a quick cheeky urgent haul on a couple of those. Because there's a few blocks here that are making me... Oh no, we've got them all done. Okay, never mind. We didn't need to do that. What we do need to do is get this fucking power back online. Could you please come and prioritize working on that single power conduit there, and then on this whole string of power conduits here. Ideally, we should also do this as well, if you would be so kind. Okay, they're now reconnected. We've got a couple of bits of conduit that are remaining there, but let's get this second cannon online, which will make me feel very, very happy. What else could we do? There we go. Power back to normal. Batteries charging. Actually, we were doing okay even with those severed, quite frankly, which is pretty amusing. Bear is making some blocks. Good, good, good. This guy is recharging and has absolutely none of these things installed so far. I'm wondering what the thing is that we're missing. It's probably wood. Let's see. If we look at manager here and we look at our wood, we need to look at this one and this one. So we have 27 in stock and none designated, which means that there's probably no wood anywhere on the map, which means that, oh no, there is. Okay. Select similar. And then a harvest fully grown. There's 2 there. There's none there. There's none there. Harvest fully grown. There's 1. Oh my god. There's 1. Oh, I just said to chop. Okay, cancel. Harvest fully grown. There we go. Okay, let's roll with that and see if we can get just a wee bit of timber in. What I might do is actually turn off the automatic refuel on these 2 fires because they are chewing up a bit of the wood that we have. The other thing I could consider doing would be to replace some of our wooden furniture and walls where possible with granite. So let's go with wooden walls replaced with granite through here and this and this. I could probably just straight up just tear down that external wall, but it's okay. In here, yes, we can get some granite walls in here. That'd be totally fine. No, space already occupied. I'm sorry. Yes, thank you. That's better. What the heck are you talking about? Game, don't do me like this. Let's go structure and let's go wall from granite. And okay, I don't know why you're not allowing me to upgrade these walls, game. Is there something else below this wall? Is it the power conduit? That shouldn't be the case. And this isn't built on a bridge, so I'm not exactly sure why it is deciding today that it just needs to be a bit cheeky. But look, it happens. Let's try doing around some of these walls and here, and oh my god, that looks so filthy and disgusting. But you know what? Fuck it. It's something. It's something. Maybe, what do we have no storage space for? Granite chunks. Okay. Is that because no one's doing any refining or smelting of... oh my god, yeah. Or ideally, we would get people doing things here and get this shit sorted, but we'll just expand that zone a little bit and that should help out. Although I've just realized that it's blocking where the barrels are, which is actually not the greatest. So what we might quickly do is do a little bit of this, and we'll take a... No, we need a steel door, thank you. There we go, a steel door. I could have got it from the menu, but that's totally fine. And then we'll create a new zone of the stockpile variety in there where we can say clear all, critical, and then barrel, reinforced barrel. Lovely. And when that gets built, then we'll delete this one so that it's then, you know, stashed away in a decent location as opposed to sitting out all the way the heck over here. And it should be relatively protected from any explosions that may occur from people being pissy and, oh, that's why we don't have any goddamn wood. Okay, cool. Cool. How about we do it from organics then? Yeah, that's totally fine. What have we got marked up to make it from? Is it just corn? Maybe instead of corn, we'll use rice to make the chem fuel. Yeah, that might be a good idea. That might be a good idea, and I'm kind of tempted. How much smoke leaf and other drug type things do we have? Okay, smoke leaf we're okay. Psychoid, you know what, Psychoid? I think we've got enough of you. So let's go ahead and change this over to rice. And what else have we got? Cotton. We've got 2 devil strand plots here. We've got some heel root. I think maybe... Do we need any more beer? How much beer do we have? 165. No, keep the beer rolling. Keep the beer rolling. It's useful to be able to sell beer. Okay, so we're going to make some chem fuel. I will actually get you to haul this to the stockpile so that it updates immediately, because we don't have a lot of, you know, hauling robots and stuff at the moment to be able to take care of moving shit about. How are we looking on this guy? Still missing, how much wood do we actually need? 20. And 180 steel. Can you do me a favor and work on this guy for a couple of hours? I'd like to see what we can do about getting this guy upgraded. So here comes the hammer. Fantastic. That shouldn't take too long to do. We've got some plasteel, I think. Yeah, 177. And then we've got plenty of gold to do the other 2 ones. And how are we doing for Magicite? 1200. Okay, Magicite. I'm also going to make another arcane gem. Let's roll for another bright mage, yeah? Okay, so there's the mech hammer. Next up is some gold, so that's probably going to be the lightning core processor. It looks like we don't have enough, we don't have enough plasteel to make the ballistic plate, but we are smelting down mechanoids, or at least we should be. Who's assigned to doing the smelting thing? Make dormant, yeah, okay, that's fine. Who wants to do that for me? Who wants to do that for me? Billy, do you want to come and do some not assigned to smithing? Giggles won't be. No, it'll be Lumpy. Could you come and do this for a couple of hours, Lumpy? A psychic soothe female. That's fantastic. Excellent stuff. And what are these scythers giving us? Steel. Okay, that makes sense. We've got no centipedes left, which is a shame because that's where we get our plasteel from. But we do have someone working the drill at the moment. No, they're drilling for steel. No one is drilling for plasteel right now. And we desperately need to find some more plasteel because that patch is getting very close to done. Per's gone to hide in room because I forced Per to work a little bit too hard. But that's okay because Eric, could you, instead of doing that rice, not assigned to crafting? Oh, I see. Maybe Gizzo. No. Sail. No. Bear. No. Lumpy. Right. Could Lumpy come off the refining, actually stop it, and then do this instead, mate? I'd like to get this guy fully upgraded, and that will make me... There we go. That's going to be his ballistic plate. And then all we need is the lightning shard base. Crafting golem part. Good. And once that's all done... This guy can be redeployed and will hopefully the lightning shard base is going to make him a lot faster. And if it is a lot faster, I might even do another 1 or 2, you know. It is jolly expensive, but I think it's super duper worth it. So this should be the lightning shard base. A logger is passing by. Cool. Oh, that was the ballistic plate. Okay, and then this one is going to be the lightning shard base. That's totally fine. So we can clear off the ones that have been done. Maybe our lightning core processor will leave this there because every time that we upgrade this, yeah, look at this craziness. Although the energy cost might be something to keep an eye on because if he runs out of juice mid-fight, we might be in a spot of bother. At that point, we might need to start looking at upgrading things like, oh, babe, hello. Oh, look at him. He's got little runes on his back. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Okay. And how's he doing for movement speed? It's okay, I guess. I don't know if that's better than before. It does seem that he's quite a lot faster than before. Yeah. Okay, well, let's let him carry on doing some harvesting of corn and bringing that back into the base. He's also going to be running down here and moving some shit around. What even is that? A bionic leg. Okay. Alright, so we do have an arm, an eye, and another eye halfway done and another leg halfway done. So we can start looking at doing some replacements of people that are missing bits. So let's go ahead and put a new arm onto Sugar that she lost... where? Left arm, okay, that she lost due to that infection. Evo, you've got a scratch scar, you're okay. Left ear, you don't need to worry about that. The marriage ceremony is on for Evo and Kane. This is fantastic and should put everyone into a jolly good mood for a couple of days. And for that, I am thankful. Evo, where you at? Evo, come on, man. You're attending a marriage ceremony. Kane's standing over here at the marriage spot waiting for you. Everyone else is standing around waiting for you, and you're just having a quick game of billiards? Come on, dude. Priorities. Think about what's going on. Think about how Kane feels at the moment. Sales arrived now. Are we waiting on anyone? Ninjak is asleep. Borg, come to the wedding ceremony. Lumpy. Giggles. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Everyone's going to get... Here we go. Let's get some positive vibes in here, friends. And Sugar should be helping out with that, right? Alright, so... Let's get a whole bunch of happy stuff going on. We're also going to, we've got the Psychic Soothe going on at the moment as well. Oh no, it does seem that it's finished. That's okay. So, everyone's here. Lumpy's now here as well. They're going to say their vows. Colonists are now celebrating the occasion. Great. Attended wedding 20, and then Evo and Kane, I get a plus 40 and a plus 15 because of the honeymoon phase, and the plus because of their partner. This is super great. Man, I mean, people are now at the sky-high expectation stage, which is not great, but the rest of this shit is totally going to help. I did see that someone was sleeping in the cold there. What's going on in here? 20, 20, 20, 20. What about this room? That's okay. Well, I don't know why it's so cold, why you slept in the cold, unless your bedroom is down here. No, they're all okay. They're all okay. Oh, Gizzo's room. Okay. Gizzo, let's warm your room up a little bit, my friend. And make that a little bit more comfortable. Okay, good. Good. So, a lovely little marriage. Sales gone stronger and is ready to develop another skill. I really need to go through and do everyone's skills in a moment and make sure they're okay. I'd love to upgrade this wall a little bit more as well, because it keeps getting punched open and then we lose our crops. Surgery failed on sugar. That is a bit of a shame, because that means that we've just lost. Oh, my giddy aunt. We've just lost a bionic arm, which is a bit of a shame, but we should be able to crack another one out relatively quickly as soon as we get some more plasteel. Speaking of plasteel, Giggles, what are you up to at the moment after you've finished doing that? I think I might need to bump your scanning up a little bit, Giggles. Where are you? Right down the bottom here. Okay. Yeah, because I need this scanning done, mate. I do. I thought by setting everyone to 3 down in that neck of the woods, we might be able to have multiple people doing the scanning, especially as we're not doing any research, but basically no one's done any scanning whatsoever. Oh, this silver is tasty. Oh, this pie's still here. Okay, hang on. Let's get that silver and the plasteel as well. So let's chuck an order in. Now, it's dangerous getting in here because of the fact that we need this to be -29. So what I'm going to do is if I do a little something like this, and then a little something like this, and we get Clab to dig this out, then what we'll do is we'll grab 2 coolers. One can go here, and could someone... Thank you, guys. Thank you. And one can go there. Let's also grab a steel auto door. Where's auto door? Here we go. Steel auto door. They can go between them. They're going to need a little bit of power over here as well. In fact, we're going to need power to come in and all the way through so that we can power up all of the drills that we're going to be putting in here. These 2 coolers, once complete, we can set these down to -29. A loot trader is passing by. We'll absolutely trade with you, my friend. Abso-friggin-tootly. And then what we'll do is we'll speed up. Man, Eric, why are you mining, mate? Is it because... Oh, I see. It's because I put the cable through. Okay, hang on. Can I just select the power conduit and cancel that? Yes, okay. And all of these power conduit blueprints and cancel that. And Eric, stop. No. Cancel that. Eric, go away. Thank you. All right. Because I was selecting a construct task, the construction people would do the mining instead of the miners, and the miners are way faster at mining than the construction people are, for obvious reasons. Okay, so let's... Oh, is that some limestone? Okay. So here comes Clav. No. They're leaving the map because of dangerous temperature. Oh, that's... Oh, shit, hey. Hang on. Let me just see what you guys have. Death Acidifier, Skill Trainer, Components, Structures, Skill Trainer. There's some plasteel there. Combat Style Commander would be actually pretty rad right now. An Archotech Leg. What else you got? Skill Trainer Artistic. Cauterized Wound would actually be pretty awesome. Look, it'd be useful to trade with you, but I don't think we're going to be able to make it. I mean, I'll give it a try. Because, let's see, you've got a prosthetic leg, so that means your movement is actually going to be relatively low here, right? Moving 75%. Okay, don't. And then Truge. Actually, who was it? It was Billy. You've got a bionic leg, which means that your moving should be faster. It's 112, right? Let's see if Billy can get acts on before they leave the map. I highly doubt it, because Billy has to make it all the way out of the base. Yeah, no. No chance. Okay. Sorry, Billy. to wake you up and send you on a little wild goose chase there. But you know, we just had to see what we could do. Okay, here comes Lumpy doing some actual mining. How are these drills looking? Let's have a look. We've got 500 plasteel left there. We've got a bunch of steel left in this one and this one. We could probably move one of these up a notch or two or down a notch or two. We'll think about doing that later on. Getting this silver and plasteel online down here, I think, is probably a pretty good shout. So let's get another drill. Drilly, where am I? I'm lost. Right there. That should be good. And then this one, when Truge makes it down here, let's get that plonked on top of the plasteel. Truge? No? Alright, someone else is coming. No? They've backed off again. Okay, here comes someone else. And hide, Lumpy. Thanks, mate, I appreciate it. If you could just tunnel this out for me, Billy's going to help you. Then it'd be real good because we can plop this drill in once you've completed that. Good. Let's also plop in a standing lamp, right, so that people can see what they're doing. And let's pop in a power conduit that can be... we've found some more jade underground. That's not super great. We don't need that. But I do want to get this... I mean, the silver's not super necessary either. But getting some silver online, definitely not a bad idea. And if we check this this area, it's now negative 35 degrees Celsius, which is... because it's negative 37 outdoors. Okay, fair enough. All right, cool. So, inspired surgery on Per. I don't think that I'm going to let Per do any surgery, but thank you. And where was that jade? Let's have a look. It's up here in the the giant cave system that we've created. Go frenzy on sugar is always welcome. Maybe you could make yourself a new bionic arm. We do have a leg and an eye there, and the bionic arm is not suspended. So is that what you're doing? That's a leg, sugar. There's already a... It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure that she does this sometimes just to spite me. Do you want to make yourself an arm or a component? That's also fine. Who had... So, Eric, I'm going to give you this bionic leg to replace your prosthetic leg. So, still bionic leg, right leg. There we go. And then hopefully Sugar is going to... In fact, I might even... Yeah, the arm is above the leg. I don't know why she was making a leg instead of an arm. You confuse me sometimes, mate. You really do. What's this then? An advanced component. Okay, that's fine. Righto. Anyway, look... That, I think, is a pretty good place to leave it off. We've got some cannons back online. We've got 2 turrets ready to go. We've got our super duper fast and super amazing mecha golem here, who I think we really do need this guy to be like more power efficient, increases the efficiency. Okay, so let's go with an energy converter. And what about a neuro core? My God, we're pumping a lot of gold into this guy. Is it worthwhile? 605 left. Let's just do 2 more. Actually, you know what? Sod it. No more. 1 more mecha golem. That's totally fine. Okay, friends. Well, I think that's a good place to leave it. Thank you very much for joining me today. I do hope that you've enjoyed this episode, and I look forward to seeing you again next time.